Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22, as we continue our start from scratch Zielonka run here, trying to feed my kids. They're gonna get the last of their baby food here. We're stuffing it down their throat. I'm sorry, that sounds bad. We are encouraging them to eat the baby food with bribes. We will give you candy if you eat your carrots. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna drop off the last of the baby food. We're gonna sell the facility and close that chapter of this story. A very successful chapter, I would think. We got a lot of money off of the baby food. Pretty happy with that overall. First load gave us about $87,000. This load should get us maybe close to 20. Yep, 16, 17, 18, 6. So, not bad. All right, let's go make our last drive over to the baby food factory, collect our things, put up our for sale sign, and get back to our farm. Having run a successful first business here. Really, dude? Like, I get that you stop when I'm, like, in front of you, but why would you stop when I'm behind you? He's just trying to collect insurance. That's just wrong. He's a big old tractor that can't stop very quickly. And he's like, hey, if I slam on my brakes, I can collect me some insurance here. So we definitely have enough money to put down the next grape processing unit, which will, again, pay for itself within about 8 months. And then after that, it'll just be pure profit, right? So I still think that's the right move. Plus, if it comes down to the point where we need more raisins than I'm expecting for the cereal for some reason, we could always switch it back over to raisins instead or something like that, or even do like a 50-50 just to get us a few more raisins for the cereal. I don't know exactly. I mean, I could still look it up. I just haven't yet. We'll know once we get the cereal factory down. Honestly, we could just about put the cereal factory down now almost, but we'll get the grape one down first. That'll be all right. Let's head over to the office and collect our stuff. Oh, can we not visit? We can't sell it here, so never mind. I'll do it through the other menu. Thought we could sell it from there. Go to construction and select. Only we've had this thing for 5 years, huh? Well, that sounds right, yeah, because we ran the baby food for 5 years, so, or did we run it for 4 and we've had it for an extra year maybe? Let's see, what was my math on how long we wanted to run the baby food? I should really have this written down somewhere better. 4 years. So we have had it an extra year, longer than maybe we originally intended, but that's okay. We still had a lot of stuff in there. So we'll go ahead and sell this. Get us a good chunk of money there. And let's get back to the farm and figure out where we're going to... I mean, we know where we're going to put the next grape facility, I believe, so we're going to be okay with that. Still got to get the harvester for the both the grains and the corn. Cereal takes a lot of inputs. I really have no idea how much honey it's going to need. Like, honey's probably going to be our biggest blocker, I would think. We might need to put another set of beehives somewhere. Have more honey coming out in some form or fashion. We shall see. Goodness, sorry, the yawn. Let's pick up this grape juice over here. Probably gonna end up picking up both, aren't we? But that's all right. And then we just passed 1,000. I mean, I guess we fast forward till we get another fresh 1,000. Yeah, I guess it's fine. So let's just go ahead and fast forward and keep an eye on that. I don't think it updates while we're sitting there watching. Oh, it does. Okay. Still gonna be a little bit of an odd number, isn't it? It actually isn't updating while we're sitting here watching it. Weirdly. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I forgot. It's not thousands. Okay, that, you know what? That's close. That's close enough. Yeah, we're not gonna get it equal. That's my problem. It's not. I forgot that it's not thousands of liters. We'll turn off that. That's fine. We'll just have enough grape juice. That's the grape juice that we have in the fridge for the employees in case they want to get something. So we got the grape juice turned off, and sorry, text message. We'll just run raisins from this one. So then we'll get the other one set up. And we'll just go sell this stuff as is, but I guess we don't have to be too much of a rush. The second grape facility should just be able to sit right next to that one, right? In theory. So let's go construction. Let's go production and to the grape facility. And we're really just literally going to put these right next to each other. I don't think there's any reason to change it. I mean, I might curve it a little bit, just kind of so it fits along the road. Looks a little bit kind of nicer, maybe. Something like that. Can we get a little bit more of a nuanced curve here with that? Yeah. Oh, you know what? I know what my problem is. I can change the angle that we're adjusting here. Can we do a little smaller than 5? We go 1. Okay, so let's go 1. Just kind of want to get it tucked in here. So it kind of looks nice-ish. Still can't do it with the controller. Not quite as fine-tuned as I want it. All right, something like that. I think it's going to be fine. Right on that curve, maybe. Don't want to eat too much of the tree, hopefully. I think this will work. I mean, there's an argument to be said for having the stuff like literally in line perfectly, but the only issue I have with that is it actually messed up the road a little bit. Oh, it messed up the road a lot. I was not expecting that. I mean, we can come back in here and smooth that out. We might be able to repaint some of the road. I feel like it did more damage than I was expecting. This all looks fine-ish from back here. Okay, I think we're okay now. Can I repaint any of that with any level of success? Somehow I doubt it. What am I looking for? I'm looking for landscaping. And we want to go painting. I have no idea. I mean, that's a custom texture, I think. I mean, it's almost the forest ground, but I don't think there's a mud here or anything like that. Animal mud, and that's not really what we're looking for. I don't think the forest ground's what we're looking for either. We might just have to make it dirt or something just to make it look better. I mean, I can almost get by with that. It's a little weird looking, but I wonder if we just make it mud or something. Let's just make like animal mud and see if it just kind of looks like a muddy, like wet spot of the ground here. And almost. I don't know if that looks better. I don't think it looks better or not. I think it looks worse, but it's kind of just like it's muddy. Like we come in here and out of here a lot, so it kind of just looks a little muddy. Whatever. I'm not going to overthink it. I could have made it look better some other way probably, but we'll go with that. So That's our second grape processing plant. So let's go ahead and get it set up. And so this will be grape juice, and it will be distributing for now. And it should get grapes from these. I think they're probably split evenly. And then between the two of them, we're looking at obviously 6,480 grapes plus whatever the 1296 times 4 was. Which is 5,184. Which is 11,664 grapes that we need per month. And these things produce whatever 24 times 64 is, although eventually we're going to obviously get more from them. But for now, 24 times 64 is 1536. All right. So we need 7.6 grape thingamajiggers. Which, since we have extra in the raisins, we might be able to get by with just a flat 7. And, you know, if we eventually need to put down an 8th one or whatever, that's fine. But honestly, by the time we need to put down an 8th one, we probably can put down the manure and just get more from what we got anyway. So I think we just put down 7, which would be 3 more. I don't think there's any reason not to just line these up just in a straight line here. I think it looks okay. Oh, I'm going to turn back to the 5% angles. There we go. I think that's about the right spacing. So 3 more. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's go get some more water for everything, and then we're good to go. So I got 104,000 bucks. I believe the cereal factory is 120. Is that what we looked at before? $110. So we're very close to that. But again, we still have to get the harvester. So trying to take that into account as well. All right, let me get these filled up with water, and I'll bring you guys back once we're ready to move on from there. All right, we're back. Got all the water filled up. I even went ahead and put down a little water thing right there in the middle. I think we can just fill that thing up going forward. It'll distribute to everything just fine for us. So that looks good. Really just a matter of waiting for... We got to mow, what, in 2 more months? And I think we also have to... do the oats in 2 more months. 1, 2. No, actually, it's going to be 3 more months for the oats because we did them in the second half of the oat planting cycle. So we got a little bit of time left on the oats, but we will be doing mowing, I believe, in July is the current goal. So nothing else to do except just get out and get ready for whatever is next. Let's go. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to do. I'm going to go ahead and set it back to 8 o'clock. That'll work for us. Got the grapes going double speed now. So that's good. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're good. I'm trying to think through everything, make sure there's not anything that I'm missing. I'm pretty sure we're cruising now at this point. So now we should be able to go see. We should have about 5,000 liters of grape juice. Just shy. That's just because I'm probably an hour short, maybe roundabouts there. Actually, no, sorry. The grape juice wasn't 5,000. It's the raisins that's going to be around the 5,000 mark. So looks like we're good. It is getting grapes. It's not getting a ton of grapes. I'm hoping it's getting enough. I mean, there is something to be said for going ahead and putting down 1 more orchard just so we can get maxed out, and then we can always sell it later and kind of go the other direction. But I don't know. Let me think about that. We'll just keep an eye on it. And if it looks like it's struggling to keep up, then we might do something. But if it looks like it's going to have like even just a slow trickle of an extra stockpile, then we'll be fine. I'm assuming it's sending grapes to both of them equally, which means that there should be a slightly more grapes going to that I don't know. My brain is not working through the math. Actually, it's probably going to be about the same. It's probably both going to be degrading slightly as time goes by, but we'll be all right. Alrighty. Let's go. Let me jump over here and just make sure that the grass is looking okay. Do we have actually silage now? We do not have silage. One more month on the silage. We're at stage 3. Yes, stage 3. So one more month on the mowing. And not really anything else to do except fast forward immediately, I believe. That is all we had to do for this month. Keep an eye on the raisins. I guess empty those out as needed. We just kind of want to build up a little stockpile and sell it all. I believe the time to sell the raisins was October, is what we said before. Guess we could check that again. Alright, so grape juice actually is almost full, so we do need to empty the grape juice out. It does have some extra grapes in there. We are, yeah, so it's actually putting more grapes into the grape juice. I think it's trying to balance them out a little bit. Although it also could also be because we just capped on raisins. But we are going to go ahead and have you store, and we'll go ahead and have the grape juice store for now. Could have just set to store all the time, but at some point I do want the raisins obviously to distribute to the cereal factory. How much are we paying in leasing costs right now? Just under 5K. That's not terrible. I mean, it's a good chunk of money, don't get me wrong. But it's not like... I was worried it's going to be way higher than that. And we haven't got our harvester yet, to be fair, but... What are you planting over here? Parsnips. Alright, so grass is ready to go. Let me get the guy set up on that. Let's grab you. Get you set up on the mowing while I... figure out kind of where we're at on everything else. Got one more month, I believe, like I said, on the oats. Corn looks like it's coming along quite nicely. Just rolling. I don't think I mentioned this in the first video, but I'll go ahead and mention it now. Surely people will know by the time they watch this, but just in case they don't, the Valley Spring run is done. And the reason for that is because we're literally doing the same stuff in Valley Spring as we are doing in these other two runs that I'm doing. I've got this one where we're doing grass and now, you know, eventually cows. And in the Elm Creek live stream, we're doing grass and eventually cows. And so all the Valley Spring one right now is grass and eventually cows. So I was like, we don't need 3 cow runs going at the same time. And it was definitely the one that had no story. There was no story for that one. So I really like the story that we're having for Zielonka here. It's really feeling like it's keeping the save moving forward. And I like the story we're doing for the Elm Creek, where we're just kind of repeat what we did for the original first run I ever did of Farming Simulator and just try to do it better. So both of those have stories or goals or whatever behind them. Whereas the Valley Spring one was just, let's go try out this kind of cool map and see where it goes. We did. We spent quite a few episodes between the first version and the version 2 of just trying it out. I realized version 2 just technically just started a couple weeks ago, but there was no point continuing. If you want to watch me do grass and cows, go watch one of the other 2 saves at this point. So that one's done. So if you were curious about where that one's going, I'm sure a lot of people watch both series. That's kind of where that went. I'm not planning on doing a different Farming Simulator series in its place. I'll just have the one recorded series, which is Zielonka, and we'll have the live stream. So that's still, you know, double content for Farming Simulator. I think that's going to be sufficient, and we'll go with that. So that's that. I'll probably make this announcement in the live stream, the next live stream as well, which I believe is for me where I'm sitting right now tomorrow night. I'll make that announcement there as well. But I just wanted to make sure people knew about it, kind of what was going on there. And yeah. I'm pretty happy with it though. I'm still fine with the way things are going with this. I really like the Zielonka save a lot. This one's really fun for me right now for some reason. And then of course the Elm Creek one. We're making some good progress. I mean, it's still a bit slow. We're still doing a lot of grass, so there's still plenty of grass in that one. But we're almost to the point where we can start getting the cows set up. We got the chickens. We got we're going to be getting the grain mill, I think, setting up soon as well. So we're pushing along. I definitely think it's going better than the very first run that I ever did. But it's still slow. I mean, it's a true start from scratch. It's still very, very slow. That's okay. Gives us lots of time to talk. And I'm enjoying the community aspect of that run, actually. So I don't know if that translates well to people that watch the VOD after the fact, but it's still fun, I think, for me at least. And it seems like it gets good views on the VOD. All right, that's good. Let's get you started on the baling. I need to check to see if when it's a good time to sell silages, because we are going to have all those bales over there ready to roll on the silage. Let's see here. Silage. We'll confirm the raisins as well while we're here. 1552. So yeah, we're looking at September. February for the grape juice. And then silage. Looking at January. So we got some time to wait. Which does mean no cereal factory quite yet, because we're going to have to sell a bunch of this other stuff before we can even get close to the cereal factory. How much do we have in stock right now? Oh, we have like none. It's already converted over. We'll have to fast forward to see that. Sitting at 41,000 for raisins. Grape juice is 25. So I mean, it's some money there. Not a lot. Once the silage converts over, that'll be probably at least another 20, 30K, something like that. That looks like the mower is done. All right, let me... Actually, we're going to put a cut in there. I'll bring you guys back once I get done getting all the silage gathered up and ready to go from there. So I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.